Om Bhairavaya Namaha. Om Hingulambikaya Namaha. Om Kamakyaya Namaha. Om Hingule Paramahingule Amrutarupini Tanushakti Manashive Shri Hingulaya Namaha. Om Bambatukaya Apatudharanaya Kuru Batukaya Rim. Om Kala Kalaya Vidmaya Kala Aditaya Namaskaram. Welcome to yet another video of knowing of Bhairava Swarupa and other forms of his Leelas. Apparently today, before talking about Swarupa, I would like to connect one information. I had received an email from couple of members asking me like actually we have heard about Bhairava and we have also heard about Kamakyama um, as he is the creator of all our beings, Kamakyama. Maybe to talk about her, it would be very intense information which I would like to share. Maybe in some other video I will surely talk about that. But today, uh, the topic which they had asked me was about Hinglaj Mata. They were asking me like why you recite the name Hinglaj Mata frequently. Is this how this is connected to? And one of the email was also referring that Hinglaj Mata is also their Kuladevi. Yes, Hinglaj Mata is my Kuladevi. Basically, Kuladevi, what that Kuladevi means is actually, the Kuladevi is actually, she is the strongly associated with our family connections. She would be part of one of the 51 Shakti Peethas, and by any one of the names she would be connected to. I believe Kuladevi, most of you would be knowing what is your Kuladevi and why we need to pray for the Kuladevi. I'll just give you a glimpse of it. Okay. Praying the Kuladevi and knowing about which Bhairava Swarupa is connected to Kuladevi will not only help us to um, ensure that actually we speed up our progress in our life. It may be any kind of realm, it may be spiritual, or it may be even a materialistic concerns, or connected to anything. So basically, Kuladevi are associated within such a form, like they will be able to be very close to us and they will be able to help us in any aspects of life. They are very potent, very near to us, somewhat like our Pitrus. So, if you have read about Narayana Purana, as well as in Narayana Purana, it is very clearly been articulated, even in Devi Purana, like what are the actually like how Pitrus are connected to us and how they are be able to support us when we are in mid of a crisis. Um, in especially in Devi Purana or Bhagavata Purana, it has been correlated that one who recites the Pitrus, their life will be in a very smooth and transit way. Reason is they are the people like they are the middleman, to talk it in a very simple word. They are the middle people or a middleman who normally support us to take our wishes or our prayers to the Devata Loka. So that's how it has been recited. So today to talk more about my Kuladevi. So maybe a few of them actually would be connected even to Hinglaj Mata. To connecting to them, actually, I'm trying to share this information. See, Hinglaj Mata is a very revived Devata. Her Swarupa is actually is been potently been. Um, she is one form of Tantra Devi, Shakti Peetha. 51 Shakti Peethas it is connected to. Any Devis, let it be any Kula Devi, she will be connected to Tantra. We may talk like, no, we only talk about Satvika, we only do about the Satvika puja at the home. Or we may tell that actually only in the few mandalas or a few times of the month, especially in the month of Navaratri, only we do a tamasika or rajasika way of doing the rituals to the Kuladevi. Not at all. Once you have a Kuladevi, once you are Kuladeva or Kuladevi, their one part of Swarupa will be connected to Tamasika and Rajasika, and they would be connected to Tantra type of Shakti Peethas. It may be any part of 51 Shakti Peethas. Here, Hinglaj Mata, she is, I believe you would be knowing about the story when when Sati actually had left her body, um, and Mahadeva actually, with a lot of penance, lot of um, pain, that actually he has lost his love. He took the body of Sati and he was trying to roam around the Mrityuloka. Not only Mrityuloka, like not only Bhuloka, all the lokas. He started roaming around. There was a situation like due to that the cosmos was being completely being um, havocked. Then Mahavishnu came into an act. He ensured that actually he dismembering her body, he splitted her body into 108 pieces. uh, in Devi Purana, in many of the Purana, it is told only 51 Shakti Peethas are there, but in few of the tantric books it is also been connected that the Devi's body was being splitted into 108. um, I cannot call it as a pieces, it was 81 Shakti which was being created out of it, 108 Shaktis, out of which only 51 Shaktis are actually available in our realm, like in this Bhuloka, in this earth. Okay. And other cosmos, or we can call it as other universe, we have other Shakti Peethas, which are also disclose few of the information from few of the sages. Maybe I will surely talk about the Shakti Peethas as well as Shakti Devatas maybe in other videos. But today, to continue on this topic, see, Hinglaj Mata, she is actually like when all this chaos was being done, her body was being splitted. Hinglaj Mata actually, her forehead, or we call it as her head actually, Sati's head normally is was being connected to Hinglaj Mata. This is actually been called as we normally call this as Brahmarandra. Any kind of spiritual connection or any kind of a spiritual master, normally when you go to the higher levels of your spiritual dimensions, they always tell that actually one who want to connect it to their supreme or their utmost um, connection to their cosmic energies, it is only through the Brahmarandra, whatever we call it as the channel or the tube, or whatever we can call it as, like a source of energy where we will be able to receive the energy, um, is actually a channel. Brahmarandra is the part, or it is called as in forehead of a sati, which is normally been found. So her presence normally was been associated like it's her actually her head was in different parts of the different energy forms she was being Udbhava, or she came into an existence. But when her forehead actually was being fallen, it was in Baluchistan. Okay, Baluchistan, where today in a modern Pakistan, it is part of it. It is the only one Shakti Peetha in Pakistan what we have it, and it is very potent and very powerful. Many of them actually we really don't know about her because of very limited accessibility to her, and there are very few type of community people actually do a prayer to her. It is not only like the Kuladevi normally they recited. There are lot of even scriptures which talks about this. Mm, I believe actually you would be knowing about the Dasha Mahavidyas. See, once it is also told like even Dattatreya, Rishi Dattatreya Swami, who is a Swarupa of Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesha, even he had also been to Hinglaj Mata to get the siddhis. Okay, and even it is articulated even in Devi Purana that Rishi Dadhichi, I believe you would be knowing about Rishi Dadhichi. Rishi Dadhichi is one of an potent who had activated Mahavidyas, Dasha Mahavidyas. He also had got the in 10 Mahavidya Swarupas. It is being told like um, Hinglaj Mata was able to, after his lot of dedication, surrenderness, his tapas, Mata actually had blessed him all the 10 Mahavidyas. So Dadichi is actually been considered as one of a Maharushi, which is normally connected to providing any kind of Dasha Mahavidyas. It may be Kalima, it may be Tara, it may be Tripura Sundari, it may be Bhuvaneshwari, Chinnamasta, Bhairavi, Dhumavati, Bagalamukhi Ma, Mahatangi Ma, and Kamaleshwari. See, all these forms actually are connected to one form of Daiva Swarupas, and every 10 forms actually has very potent of force of information which you need to, which a sadhakas can activate it. But Hinglaj Mata, when she was very happy with Dajichi, Rishi Dadichi, she granted him along with three vidyas firstly primarily. One is actually Chinnavastha, Dhumavati, and Bagalamukhi. These are the three Mahavidyas actually he was able to initially gain it from Hinglaj Mata. And it is also told that one who prays to um, Hinglaj Mata, their any kind of enemies surrounding them will be dissolved, similar to the one of a potent what we have it from a Bagalamukhi Maha perspective. And also, Rishi Dadichi was also one of a lineage. Maybe I would like to connect this into a very weird line information. I believe actually you guys are aware about um, Aghore, Aghore traditions. Whatever we call it as Kinaram. Kinaram is actually a greatest sage. Whoever who knows about that Baba Kinaram, he is being considered as Mahapita for Aghora Tantra Vidya. Kinaram actually, his his Kuladevi is also Hinglaj Mata, and also he had spiritually enlightened, and he had actually got the Siddhi of Hinglaj Mata, and he also had activated all the Mahavidyas. And it is also told that for his spiritual journey, Hinglaj Mata actually had come into a form in such a way. She had made him to realize that unless you pray to Kuladevi and his associated Bhairava, you will not be able to enrich or get the next step towards your spiritual journey. This was actually a very key or a potent information even Kinaram Baba has given to us. He also tells very clearly one sadhakas, whoever pray to their Kuladevi as well as their associated Bhairavas, their spiritual journey will be like 10x. 10x mean to say it may be a karma which will be very quickly, it will be actually getting moved away from us, and you will not be able to even get to know that actually you have been come across any kind of associated situation or a problems in your life. Maybe I would not talk more about Agora Paddhati because people, few of them actually, this video is not actually part of that discussion topic. Maybe I will surely talk about those in some other content video. However, I am just trying to give you an articulation information. Once Kinaram Baba was able to activate his Kuladevi, Hinglaj Mata. Hinglaj Mata actually was uh, also actually being called Brahmarandra Vidya. I mean to say, like, whatever the cosmic energy of information, whatever has been hidden into a cosmical knowledge, it will be only decoded to you in the form of once you start praying to the Hinglaj Mata. It is also, I can tell, like, for Hinglaj Mata, actually we have Bhimalochana Bhairava, who is associated to Hinglaj Mata. He is also called as an Bhimalona Bhairava. So Bhimalochana Bhairava is connected back to Ruru Bhairava. Ruru Bhairava, I believe you are know about Ruru Bhairava. He is the potent Bhairava Swarupa associated to Kala Bhairava, where he was a person ensuring from southeast direction perspective, he take cares about the knowledge. He ensures that actually a strong knowledge information is being fedded into the sadhaka's life. So also there are many associated information maybe we can talk about, but connecting to Ruru Bhairava with a last video perspective, I would like to share a couple of things. See, once Ruru Bhairava is being activated in our life, all our spiritual journey, knowledge, information get activated. Maybe people would be thinking that why I'm able to get a lot of spiritual information or a spiritual videos or a spiritual disclosures information to me. See, once you start praying to the Bhairava, not you, he need to actually choose you. So we always tell that actually we do not have that yogyata or capabilities even to talk about Bhairava. It is his grace and wishes that he will be able to make us to connect it to our Kuladevi. Finally, once you connect it to the Bhairava Swarupa, any Bhairava Swarupa, connecting to your Kuladevi, he will ensure that he will get divert you towards your Kuladevi or any kind of Dasha Mahavidya which you maybe have come across, or you may be part of any kind of a samstati or a prakruti, or your guru has actually given any kind of diksha to you. So basically it is Bhairava himself only who is all connected to all this informations. See, it is I can talk about Bhairava Paddhati because it is all his grace and will and wish, because of which actually we all are able to talk, listen, and hear about him. It is always been told that unless his blessings is there on us, we do not be able to even listen the word of name of Bhairava. Even if some people are would be associated in such a way that if you are not even channelized to his energies, even if you read about or know about Kala Bhairava, they will just think that is one of the furious form and they will just skip it out. See, basically, unless you know about your own um, Devata Paddhati, as we always tell, once you have connected to your Pitrus, your life will be in a very stable way. Once you know about what is your Kuladevi and his associated Bhairava Swarupa, your life, especially on a spiritual realms, will be much more faster. So basically, to talk about Hinglaj Mata, um, her form, and even the Bhimalochana Bhairava, I have given a very detailed information of Ruru Bhairava. You can just go through my last video which will give about this information. And again, let me tell you one thing. If you are seeing this video, it is not by your wish and will. As I told you, it is not by your wish and will. It is only by his grace, Bhairava's grace, his potent uh, knowledge is flowing on us such that actually we are able to talk about him. See, this is actually like and it's a path where actually to reach to your destination, unless you come to your Dwarapalaka. See, he for entire spiritual journey, he is our Dwarapalaka. He is a person actually who will test us whether we are capable to even enter into the realm of Shakti, Ma Shakti. Uh, To talk about Shakti, to know about Shakti, to recite about Mahashakti's name, unless Bhairava is coming to in our life, it is very, very, very difficult. So, connecting to the topic, yeah, Hinglaj Mata is, I'm blessed to actually my Kuladevi is Hinglaj Mata. And let me just also recite you, even you, Kuladevi, also will be connected to any one form of 51 Swarupas of Shakti Peethas. And also that particular 51 Shakti Peethas will be associated with to one Swarupa of Bhairava, 64 forms of Bhairava. And all are connected to Kala Bhairava. See, why I'm trying to tell you is there is no protocol in this existence, in this world, where actually we are able to directly reach to the supreme of the um, supreme of the environment. Let's take a simple example. In this today's society, we being a normal citizens, we will not be having accessibility directly to the president or a prime minister, uh, people who we can directly go and talk to them and tell about our concerns. As they have deployed their associates, it may be like MPs, MLAs, mm, municipality, or whatever we call it as Nagarapalika, or what it may be like the people who have been associated, connected to them, who are representing their informations. Similar to that, unless we know which Swarupa of Bhairava, we will not be able to get connected to our Supreme. So even if you want to talk to directly to the today to directly to the Prime Minister, unless you get in knowledge information, or you get connected to your local bodies, uh, ensure that actually your information, whatever your pain areas are already being shared, those information protocolly it will be taken care to the upper level of the government officials. Similar to that pattern, it is also structured in the similar way. Even in this adhyatma, we can call it as the knowledge of adhyatma, or the practice which has been articulated. So unless we pray to our associated Bhairava, our spiritual journey expeditions will be very, 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 very short. And even there are certain chances that you may be wandering around uh, any frequent pujas of the bhagwans. Maybe few days you will be doing a puja of Ganapati, when there is a Ganapati um, puja anushtana which has been done regularly, or Ganapati puja or celebration. After a couple of days, you may switch over to your Devi, Navadurga Devi, and one form actually you will pray as Navadurga. And after a couple of days, there may be like you will be praying to the Skanda, Subramanya Swami, and after little couple of days, praying to the Shiva. Let me tell you, this juggling between one god to the other god is not going to take any of us or any of you to actually to reach to your spiritual destination. You need to know who is your um, potent daiva, who is going to support you in the spiritual journey. So my request and prayers to you would be like, just try to be open up um, to the daiva. He would come in one or the other form and share the information to you. Who is your Kuladevi, who is your associated Bhairava? They will come and share you in one or the other forms. Be open up, try to hear, know more about Daiva Swarupas, such that actually our spiritual um, journey towards connecting to Him will be much more faster. And today, whatever the information I was able to share is all about all the mixture of Satvika, Rajasika, and Tamasika Swarupas. Uh, to potent talk about different aspects, maybe the content of the information will be much more longer. So I would limit myself to talk the information about this particular Kuladevi perspective about knowledge information to you. What I would like to request you is, Um, See, I was always told, I had even also got one of a email talking to me about subscription of it. And how much time actually we need to do a Nama Japa Swarupa. Maybe in the next video, I'll talk more about those. Like what is the total number of japa, or how many time we need to connect to the Daiva Swarupa, because Ashtami, Krishna Ashtami is very important to Bhairava. Every month we will be having a Krishna Ashtami. See, Krishna Ashtami is actually a tool to directly connect it to the Bhairava. And moreover, if you have a, you know that actually which Bhairava Swarupa you need to pray, such that you will be able to connect to him much more quicker way. It will be very, very, very fast. So in coming videos, I will surely talk about how to do a Ashtami Paddhati of Bhairava Anushtana. Um, so with that, I will conclude this discussion topic for today. Namaskaram. Om Hingule Paramahingule Amritaroopini Tanushakti Manashive Shri Hingulaya Namaha. Om Bhairavaya Namaha. Om Hingulambikaya Namaha. Om Kamakyaya Namaha.